we today? Level 14, Pinnacle of Survival. Yeah, so far we've been surviving pretty well. I think we've only died... We may have only died one time so far in this playthrough, maybe. It might have been... I don't remember if we actually did or not, but I think maybe we might have. But anyways, so real quick to recap what we did yesterday, we finished most of the free side quests yesterday. There was one that we didn't do, which was, what is it? What quest is it? It's another quest for the Silver Rush. It's still on this one. We have to go find Cass, which we know she's at the Mojave Outpost. And I don't really know too much about that quest. The only thing that I saw from when we were looking at it yesterday when we were playing was that you bring Cass to this guy and he basically kills Cass, and I don't think I want to do that. There might be another option to maybe resolve that so that way Cass doesn't die, because I'd like to use her in the future sometime. So we're gonna put that on hold. But yesterday we entered the strip for the very first time. We went into the Lucky 38, talked to Mr. House, did all that, and then explored. Nothing to do inside Gomorrah. Literally nothing to do there at this time. So it was kind of a whole time waste going in there. So, but right now we're in the second section of the strip. Really haven't done any exploring in here. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. And then I believe there's a third and final section. So we're looking to hopefully get through those today. Let's check out what's going on over here. I know that's the Tops Casino, I believe. So we're going to make that the last stop here and see what we can do about Benny and whatever. I just kind of want to see what's going on over here. But anyways, that's the plan for today. So that's what's going on. Talk to some of these guys.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband.
Ethel Phoebus. Yeah, and I made a thread last night talking about my modding issues here. And I don't think anybody's replied to it yet, so hopefully somebody can help me out. But I don't know. This has been bugging me throughout probably the entire playthrough, and it's just like I want to get this fixed. If that means I have to uninstall one mod and just keep the other, then that's the way we're gonna have to do it. But for some reason there's some conflict going on here. What are you up? Who are you? Or what are you, I should say. What are you and he up to out here on the strip? What?
He's got his reasons.
Sounds
and when
like
that
not
man
proper
gets
English.
a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over.
What's so important about Heck Gunderson?
If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward.
Is there some way I could help you out?
I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you?
Oh yeah, we do.
He swears
Speech is
he
what we
won't
have.
leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain.
I'll see what I can do.
That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the dawn of a new day.
Dawn of a new day. I was gonna say she didn't give us a quest, but she did. Walter. Wow, he's sitting right there. Wants her husband Walter to forget about Heck Gunderson and return to their ranch. Oh, we can do this easy peasy with our
Howdy, son.
speech.
How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon.
Then have, I don't know. Some water or something? Perception 6 of 7. Do we have anything that can raise perception by 1? Perception. Well, that does that. Any drugs? Perception. There you go, right there. Tobacco. That's what happens when you combine chew and tobacco. Tobacco. Yep.
Howdy.
It's a new word. You look more than just too hot. What's the matter?
Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around.
You're not from around here, are you?
Darn far it is, our ranch. Ethel would be happy to yap about that. I got more important things in mind, kid.
Are you a bighorn rancher?
Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess, it's hard living these days, kid. The Wasteland ain't the same anymore.
Let's ask him all about this stuff first. I'd like to ask you about the Wasteland.
I know it better than my wife's corset. What about it, kid?
How do Wastelanders cope with the current times?
Stealing our pure breed resolve, that's how. We've faced the Wasteland right in the old mug and told her to shove it. Listen, we own these lands, and I'll be damned if the NCR, those Legion bastards, or anyone else tries to walk all over us.
What are the most dangerous places in the Wasteland? This could be good. He might mark some things on our map for us here. Let's check this out.
Hell, it's all dangerous. Know why?
Or maybe not.
Because you can't trust anything that stands on 2 legs. If you're looking for real trouble, head straight into the mountains. Men don't walk up there, for good reasons, kid.
I'd like to ask you some other questions.
I got some time. What's eating you?
I've got questions about you.
What'd you want to know?
What's being a bighorn rancher like?
Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess.
Oh, we already
it's
asked him
hard
that.
living.
Well, that's dumb. Then why is it highlighted like I didn't talk to it yet? What was that about selling in a score?
There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all.
What do you plan to do about him?
I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard.
Barter. Dang. We're not going to be anywhere near getting to 70 anytime soon. Ethel's right. Venice will only lead to more innocent deaths. Let's say that.
Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh?
Did you know the strip's all
We'll come back
straight
and
up
talk
like
to him
that?
when we got more speech.
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack?
You work for one of the
Nope.
casinos?
Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating.
Mr. House gets half of each day's take?
Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me.
See what you got for sale.
Take your pick.
Terrible. You have 400 caps, though. Do I have anything that I want to sell to you? Probably not. Let's say no.
Hello again.
What other questions? Tell me about the strip.
It's the most amazing place in the world, don't you think? This must be what it was like to live 1,000 years ago. There are 3 casinos open for business. Gomorrah, the Tops, and the Ultra Luxe.
Haven't been
They
to
get
either
nicer
of those.
in that order. This here's the Monorail Station leading in from Camp McCarran. Most of my business is with soldiers coming and going on furlough.
Okay.
Non-alcoholic
You already know what she
beverages and
sells.
snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else does. Come back anytime.
I won't be back, ma'am. Probably won't be back. So this is the Monorail Station then, is what this is. Interesting. Ooh. The Ultra Luxe. Definitely looks a little bit modeled after the MGN Grand, to be honest. It's more MGN Grand. Do not know what that's after. Look at that. A fancy fountain. Alright, let's go in here and talk to people. Why does this music always play here? Thank God I didn't mute the VOD or didn't get claimed on YouTube.
No, please. Do not stand in the fountains.
Who's this guy and what are you typing?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
More gambling. Who's this guy?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count
Bunch of
on that.
nobodies in here.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the strip. That damn Mr. House has forbid any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
Yes it is.
Well, it's time to pop your Vegas cherry, friend. I'm sure you'll have a blast and be drunk and capless in no time. I can give you a bit more information about the various casinos if you're not sure on where to get started.
Tell me about the casinos, I guess.
Well, there's the Lucky 38, Ultra Luxe, Gomorrah, and the Tops. Which one do you want to know about?
Let's go about the ones that we haven't been to yet.
The Ultra Luxe is the nicest casino on the strip. Real high-end, extravagant, and expensive. Best you have a lot of caps if you want to go there.
Gomorrah, super boring in there.
Gomorrah is the favorite of the NCR troops on the strip. If you like girls, alcohol,
Yes.
gambling, and drugs,
No,
then
no,
Gomorrah
no.
is just the place for you.
What's the Tops like?
The Tops is the cool place to be right now. Lots of entertainment and shows going on there as well as the gambling. If you want to catch a show and have a few drinks, you should definitely hit up the Aces Theater in the Tops.
Cool, okay. What about Lucky 38, which public can't
Don't
go
know much
in?
about it, to tell the truth. That's where Mr. House and his Securitrons are set up, and no one's been in there as long as people can remember.
I've been in
Probably
there.
best that you just ignore it.
Alright, let's ask you about, what is there to do besides the casinos?
Well, there's Vault 21 and the NCR
Yes.
Embassy. Both places are located on the south side of the strip. Vault 21 is a small hotel and gift shop. It's not as nice as the casinos, but it's a whole hell of a
There
lot
has to be an
cheaper.
entrance into the vault,
The
though.
NCR Embassy is the headquarters for the NCR on the strip. The ambassador and his offices are there as well as the MP headquarters.
Alright, that's all I need to know, friend.
Sir.
Appreciate that. Just, check your toilets in here. Turn that on. I'm just the plumber, you know, looking in toilets and stuff. Alright. Veronica, please. Oh my god. She's gonna be stuck there forever. Nothing in there. There's nothing ever in there. Nothing is ever good. Nothing in there. Nothing really in there. Alright, Veronica, I really hope that you're gonna figure your stuff out here. All empty.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
For that one before.
When I got this assignment, I was
We
hoping
won't
there'd
go
be more
quiet.
gambling.
The Legion can count on that.
Not gonna take any of that stuff. Got a couple of slots there for whoever wants
Hold
to
it.
do that.
Nice job out there.
I got you now!
Whoa! I don't think he wanted me to go in there. Alright, let's just talk to this guy
bet it feels
again.
real.
Yes, it is. Talking about the casinos. Save it. We don't need to go in the bathrooms because there wasn't anything in there. Wow, so you get close there and then the guy just wails on you. Okay, alright. Well, that's the monorail station. I'm sure if I had better rep, they'd probably be okay with it, but it's whatever. Okay. We're gonna leave the tops for last, like I said. We're gonna go in through here. Did we check these? Salesman Weekly. True police stories. I mean, free magazine, so why not, right? The Ultra Luxe Vegas Resort. Looks cool. Go and take that. I wanted to give somebody something. I wanted to give you golden gloves. Hold on to that, I guess. And machete, I guess. Hold on that stuff. Did I give you? I did give you some. I did give you the scrap metal. Okay. Save it and let's see what's over here before we go inside. Nice. I've been rather disappointed with all the amount of loot that we're finding just by exploring like everything. So far it's been kind of a disappointment. Check out the Ultra Luxe here. Please be better than Gamora, please. Apparently you're the best, so I would hope that you wouldn't suck as bad.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Guys, wear a mask. Keep your holdout weapons? Ooh, we can't do that in here. Yeah, we'll give the weapons
My
over.
deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Where'd you take my weapons?
They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank.
Alright.
Adieu.
Adieu. Whoa. Alright.
Have you been inside our bathhouse? The salts in the water work to balance the bodily humors.
The bodily humors.
Did you see Heck Gunderson, the Brahmin Baron, at the bar? He may be a Wastelander, but his taste clearly befits his status.
That is pretty. Wow. Okay.
Salutations. You look like you'd be more at home at one of the other hotels.
I love the mask.
I think so.
It's like being at a fancy ball.
A masquerade is what they call it.
Top Shelf is the premier bar on the Strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
That skin mod is so stupid.
I love the mask. It's
What's
like
that?
being at a fancy
I really hope to fix that.
Brim has a new
Shun.
sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Shun. Who's this guy?
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
No, you watch yourself. I'll talk to him after a bit. I want to look at some of these other people
Our
here.
executive chef, Philippe, is the toast of New Vegas. His Brahmin Wellington is absolutely sublime.
Now, where do these doors go? Do these go, they go out to the New Vegas Strip, okay. I doubt there's going to be much stuff to do around in here.
Our executive chef,
So we'll
Philippe,
just
is the
talk to
toast
some
of New
people
Vegas.
and look at some stuff.
Brahmin Wellington is
Interesting
absolutely sublime.
Ooh, the cashier, huh? Probably just turn in
Humbly at your service.
stuff. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Where does this go? Looks like to the up to the hotel rooms, I imagine. So we're not going to do that just yet. Let's continue looking around here. I will say it's kind of funny that like every time I tweet
into the White Glove Society?
and I tweet like
Welcome to Top Shelf.
something about
Don't score twice as
Vegas
much during happy
in the
hour,
tweet,
but they draw twice the
there's
attention.
always like either likes or retweets or retweets from people that are actually from Vegas, whether they're like a bot account or work at a casino or something like that. It's like, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. No, people, I'm talking about New Vegas. I ain't talking about current Vegas. We tweets.
Salutations.
We tweets and laser waffles. Or wazer waffles.
Top Shelf is
The
the premier
best.
bar on the strip. The drinks are overpriced.
I'm not really gambling.
That's
I'm
the
just
whole
hoping
point.
to be seen here. People will think I'm rich.
Let's talk to this guy. Hick Gunderson.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news.
I don't know who you're
about my
referring
boy.
to, mister.
Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
So you're a rancher.
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun?
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
You lost your son.
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
What is he, like a little kid or what? Looking for a disappeared son. Talk to Walter Phoebus about this. Okay. Say something about White Glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this
Oh.
place. They're the ones dressed
That's right.
all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. Couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
What business did you have here at the hotel? Like he's gonna tell us.
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
I guess let me help you find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point.
Beyond the
There'd be
beef.
a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, You can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Ask around the Ultra Luxe.
I'll be here.
Okay. Now, what was that about talking to Walter about? Feeble will. So it's probably more like we can help Feeble out, or we can help this Ted guy or whatever, or Heck Gunderson. Okay.
Hey there.
All right. Who's this guy?
Hello there.
Let's go explore the hotel over here. Portion of this. Royal Chip Tournaments. See if this place is any good.
I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen here. People will think I'm rich.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
God dang. Mortimer, this top hat.
How may I be of service, sir?
Nice hat, dude. What can you tell me about your organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
I do, but I need someone I know I can rely on, and I haven't heard a thing about you. Perhaps if you made more of a name for yourself around the Strip, we could talk, but not before.
Okay, that's fine.
Indeed.
That is fine with me. Do I even have rep for the Strip or no? I do, and we're neutral right now. That's too bad. Did I go behind here, or are you gonna get mad? A lot of good stuff in there. How am I detected? Uh-oh. Alright, I didn't do anything. Who's this guy?
Good day.
See, now, this mod is stupid, man. This guy's got black hands, and he's got, like, this white face. He's supposed to be black, and the... Oh, my God, this mod, man. Just making me more and more irritated with it. I'm looking for someone.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge, and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it. You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it.
Okay, why is everyone around here dressed up and wearing masks?
Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder, Marjorie, gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me.
Gotcha. Where's your mask?
Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing.
Or you're wearing it right now.
Farewell.
Locked door, huh? Yoink, gonna go inside here. What's in here? Probably useless crap. As there always is. There's always useless crap. Locked hard. 75 lock picking. What's our lock picking at? 50? Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that anytime soon. A lot of skills to focus on. Too many to level up at once. Requires a key. Ultra Luxe hotel rooms. What is this over here? Ooh, there's a door over here. It's probably locked. Yep. I'm detected though. Okay, now I'm hidden. Dude. Go. We gotta get that XP. Hi there, friend. Hello. Hello, hello.
I've got you now.
I are shunned. Alright, we're not doing that. Good to know. That's where that door goes, though.